This is crazy. Dude, this is so cool.
But why are you
Kinda
riding
like
the
driving
middle?
down the middle of the lane.
See, it was going to turn, then it saw that. I'm very curious.
Sure.
What do you think about old Elon? Would you take it? Would you take it?
Yes. Jeez, me.
You can open that door.
This one right here?
Yeah. Well, I'll be there. Hey everybody, this is Ken. I am back with another video. As you see, I have somebody in the passenger seat, and he has never been in a Tesla.
Never.
And he is also very interested in how full self-driving works.
Because I'm a historically staunch, like, no electric car, like gas guy all the way. But this is exciting.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready.
So you see, I'm putting my feet right here, resting.
Right.
No
Nowhere
kind
close
of.
to
Yeah.
Nowhere close to
Just
the
turn it on.
go pedal. It's not the gas pedal on this, right?
Right.
It's
And
the
right,
go pedal.
this is a bug. For some reason, when you turn it on, it's ready. It don't want to go. I can tell it to go ahead and go. I just want to see what it does. But it does have bugs. So I'm going to go ahead and get it a little acceleration here.
And now it does it.
And then it'll go.
All right.
Okay. You
This
scared?
is crazy. This is crazy.
And I'm not doing the turn signal or anything, okay?
Right.
I mean, it's
All by
going to
itself.
handle everything. The car will creep forward a little bit. It's going to be a little scary.
That is scary right
You
there,
see?
yeah.
And it's a little bit too far out there, to be honest with you. You see?
Yeah, people are like,
he's like,
"Get the
what are
hell
you
back."
doing? Exactly. But you have to, it's supervising it. I don't have to have my hand on the wheel. That cabin camera right there is looking at my face. So if I start looking away, it will, like, I'm gonna just show you. It'll give me a little bit of time, but if I'm not looking at the road, it's going to warn me. Please pay attention to the road. I'm still not paying attention. I'm looking at you. Now
Right.
watch when I look forward. It's going to correct itself. I don't have to touch the wheel.
All right.
Okay. So that
Dude,
was
this is so cool.
that was a rough start.
This
Oh,
is really
Tesla.
cool.
Come on, Tesla. I mean, the creep was way too much out there.
Yeah, it was a little
know?
bit far.
Yeah. Unprotected left-hand turns are pretty good, you know. God, they're going so slow, dude.
Yeah.
But it's great.
That truck came out a little far.
Yeah. But it has like 8 cameras.
So I noticed though that it didn't turn correctly into the lane.
Right.
Because it should have turned into the early lane first, right?
Correct. And then I really don't like it too, though. I think that is a law in some states.
Yeah.
But I like to go ahead and turn into the lane I want to get in.
Yeah,
Especially
see,
if you're
I'm
in a big
opposite.
city.
I'm opposite.
Yes.
I turn into the lane I'm supposed to.
Gotcha. So it should go.
Dude, this is so cool.
And I'm not doing anything. And you see how...
And I love how, like, already just the two times it's accelerated, it's such a
Right.
even, consistent, like,
Exactly.
but
Yes.
aggressive acceleration.
Yes.
But not uncontrolled.
Correct.
Yeah.
You see how it
Yeah.
kind of
Saw
slowed
that
down?
it slowed down just a little.
This
This is so cool, man.
And I'm not doing anything.
Right?
You know?
See, I told my dad and my stepmom, I told them, you need to get an assisted vehicle. No.
Right. It'll help. You know?
Hell yeah.
It really would.
This is neat, man.
And it, you know, they're trying to, the smoothness of slowing down and stuff, they're trying to make it very smooth and
it
stuff.
is.
It's pretty dang good,
Yeah.
you know? But in a way,
Now, other than the service, what's it called, that you used in Phoenix?
Waymo.
self-driving- Waymo.
Yes.
Other than that, have you ever been in any other
No.
self-driving cars?
There's not any, really.
I thought like VW had self-driving.
I think some of the other car manufacturers, they have different zones on the interstate. They don't do city.
Really?
Period. No. They don't. Yeah.
So Tesla's the only one?
Yeah, besides Waymo.
What about
Oh.
Rivian?
GM, I think, had Cruise, but it messed up and ran. I think it ran over somebody because they were underneath the car, and it went a little bit, and I think it got pulled. California pulled it, and I don't think they're active right now. Somebody can let me know in the comments. I have no idea.
Huh.
But GM did have something going, and it wasn't like Waymo. Waymo was awesome. you know.
Right.
But do you?
This is freaking cool, man.
And you know,
It's a nice ride. You know what the ride on this, the suspension.
It's stiff though. Ain't
It reminds me of me and the missus had a 2016 Chevy Malibu.
Yes.
Bought it brand new off the lot.
Gotcha.
It reminds me of that car, and I really enjoy it.
Yes.
I think very highly of Chevy Malibus.
Oh yeah, they're good cars, man.
Yeah.
And
I think they look good and they drive really well. They're really comfortable.
Exactly.
This reminds me of that.
Wow. But it's saying to get to, I guess, Walmart, it's gonna turn up here at that red light,
Right.
and you see like look all the detail. I mean,
Right.
it's crazy.
You see all the cars to the right of us,
Yeah.
and the car lots.
Exactly.
That's neat.
Yeah.
So those sensors are probably what, about 30 feet?
Probably. I don't know, man. That's a really good question. See, I would go ahead and turn in. There you go.
Passes that road.
But what if they were turning in and just waiting till the opening though? I don't
think
know.
it would slow down and let them in?
Oh yeah. Oh, it might punch on its brakes, but it's very cautious. That's the way it's set up for
That's
right
the way
now.
it should be.
Yeah. But it was horrible. Like this month will be 3 years I've been testing it, and like it's been rough.
Really?
Yeah. And now they're doing this machine learning AI. AI is driving the car.
Right.
Right. From video clips of all the Tesla owners and everything. Let's see. Okay, it got in this lane and then it should switch. But why are you riding
like
the middle?
down the middle of the lane.
See, it was gonna turn, then it saw that.
It's neat, man. It's neat.
But it's crazy that a car is doing this.
It is crazy that the car is doing this.
I'll let it pull into the Walmart parking lot, I guess. Or we could just keep going.
It's freaking cool.
But it does everything, dude. I haven't had to take over yet.
No.
And nothing too critical like an accident, right?
Right.
Well, I don't know, that easing out in that road a little bit was, but it ain't never done that. It's every time I get somebody in the car, it does something stupid. And see, I'm looking over here, and sometimes the wheel is not like smooth. They're trying to smooth that out as well. I would take it right now.
So it is more and more. So as the time has gone on that you've owned the vehicle, it's gotten better and better and better?
Yes. Now, sometimes every update is like, major update is 2 step forward, 1 step back. Don't know why.
How so? What do you mean by 1 step back?
So sometimes it'll master unprotected left-hand turns, then another big update comes. See, I wouldn't have done that. So I'm gonna go ahead and go. See what I'm saying?
Right.
So you have to pay attention. You're
Right.
supervising this car.
Right. So, but just then you didn't have to take control of the wheel.
Nope.
You just told it with the go pedal, hey, go.
Yes, because you're already in the middle of the
Right,
intersection,
right.
right? It does parking lots pretty well. Hopefully it don't turn over there. I just want it to go straight. See, it wants to.
Yeah.
And it's a little, but
Not sure where to go right now.
right.
A little bit.
It haven't mastered the parking lots, even though my car will move in parking lots and stuff.
Right.
But it ain't, whenever they turn on that level where like it'll find a parking spot and all that. See, it's just unsure.
Yeah.
And then it's saying autopilot navigation complete. So it's trying to find a place to stop. Right? But you see
cool
the
that
people.
it saw the person. Yeah.
It's crazy, right?
Right. In the car,
Yeah.
And there's so the dark gray cars are cars that are moving.
I think so.
And the light gray
active
are cars that are.
Right.
I see.
It's just everything that it's seeing.
And I thought this one here was dark gray because of the position.
And look, I'm not stopping. It sees those people walking through.
Yeah. Neat.
Just all that stuff. It sees more than I
You know what would be kind of cool?
What?
Is if the stick figures kind of more resembled the body composition of the people that.
That is true.
Like that one lady.
All right, where should we go next? Where do you want to?
What news? Oh, they're backing in.
Oh, okay.
Go out on 90. I want to feel acceleration on it.
I'll route it to home because I live off of 90. We'll just do that. Shit, I can do it anywhere, but not in this short time span, huh?
Dude, your car is cool.
It's simple,
What are you looking at for like charge times? Like if you charge this thing all the way down, but you do it at home.
Yes.
What are you looking for, like to be able to get a full battery again?
See, don't like that.
Yeah, it's
uncomfortable. Why?
Little bit of a rough stop.
Exactly.
Short stop, I should say.
Why?
Right.
See, that's another thing that was reintroduced into this version. We call it phantom braking for no reason at all. Why are you phantom braking right now? You know?
Right.
But they smoothed it out before. Ooh, I like the being aggressive because it knew they had to stop. It had already stopped before.
Right.
Before, it was scared as hell. It'll let everybody go before.
Really?
Yeah. You got to be aggressive, right?
Right.
But if I had a regular outlet, like anybody, like the 1020, is that what it is? The 120 volt.
Right.
3 days to charge it all the way up.
Is that right?
Yes. So I have a 240 volt outlet installed.
Right.
And probably 7 hours. But I don't have this Tesla charger. If I about $500 for the Tesla charger, it'll probably be like 5 hours. But remember, I have a long range, a bigger battery.
Right.
Depends on what vehicle configuration you have.
Right.
Yeah.
It's cool. I don't have any place to put my hands, put my arms.
Oh, you're good, man. Yes,
I'm used to the Jeep where, you know.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a small car. That's why a lot of people do like that Model Y, even though it's kind of like stretched out. But it's a lot more room. You're higher up, which you will be used to. But yeah. They really need to fix this road, dude.
Oh, it's awful. So I recently installed a Wolfbox video mirror.
Yeah.
And it's got accident recording. So if it recognizes or it detects that I've been in some kind of accident,
yeah,
it'll lock the video for 3 minutes.
No way.
So that I can go back to it and say, "See, officer,
yeah,
this person hit me," or whatever.
Wow.
When I drive on that road, when I first got it,
yeah,
when I drove on that road or the road right over here in front of Fry's, by the gas station,
yes,
it would lock the video thinking I got hit by a friggin'.
That should tell you something right there, right?
It's that rough.
Wow.
So I had to turn that sensitivity all the way down.
Wow. That's good to have, though. I mean,
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
That thing's cool, too. You can just talk to it.
Wow.
And it'll do things like I can tell it front view, and it'll show me the front view.
It'll show you the front. Wow. Yeah. That's pretty cool.
And I can tell it, if somebody's being a jack off in front of me, I can have it take a picture.
Exactly.
And their license plate and whatnot.
Wow.
I haven't had to yet. I've only had it for 3 weeks.
How much was it?
$200.
That's not bad.
No.
That's not bad
and
at
it's
all.
or 200. I'm sorry, that's wrong. It's like 264.
Wow.
But that's their brand newest, just came out with in September model.
Wow. So I got a question for you.
G900 Pro.
I got a question for you. I'm very curious.
Sure.
What do you think about old Elon?
I'm a huge fan.
You are? Tell me why.
Yep.
What are your reasons?
I like that. Like, for example, I saw an interview with him and Dom Lemon not too terribly long ago.
I remember that.
And Dom Lemon was trying to shame him almost for not policing X as much.
Correct.
And he's like, look, if it's against the law, we're going to step in and we're going to do something about it.
Right.
But it's not our job. The community will police itself in regards to certain types of speech. So yeah, there may be things on there that people think, oh, that's awfully hateful.
Of course.
But the community polices itself because those people aren't going to get any exposure.
Exactly.
And when those people and the things that they post are, I don't know how, I don't do X, so I don't really know, but downvoted or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that, it polices itself. We're not here to curtail people's speech. We're here to allow people to speak. And I agree with them 100% in that the First Amendment only really matters when somebody's saying something you don't like.
It's true. I have no, what do you think about, have you ever heard of the Neuralink?
Yes.
What do you think?
That scares me, to be honest.
That's pretty scary.
However, I did see a picture of those robots today, or a little video of those robots today, and with Elon talking about it, dude, those things look flipping cool.
It's insane.
Like flipping cool. Like he's like, it'll take you out, walk your dog.
It's
like,
it's
you know,
insane.
Bring you some drinks if you want, mix the drinks. Like,
right.
They'll basically do anything you can think of.
Yeah, it's insane.
Right.
I hope we can, because like I'm having to take me to my house, but at least to get to this red light up here and take a left, hopefully it'll be like an unprotected left, because these cars are going about 50 something miles per hour.
Right.
Then we'll test acceleration. It's gonna take you 2 seconds to just feel it. It ain't like I gotta just punch it, because I mean the acceleration is what really, I don't have a performance,
right,
but you're gonna feel it.
But you still, it's still electric motors, which are torquey as all get out,
and you'll get to hear how the motors sound. It sounds like it's kind of cool,
right?
You know,
they were in Wisconsin when I was still there. There was a company called, I believe it was Oshkosh
think it'll take
Truck.
this little. I wouldn't take it.
No,
okay.
I don't think it will.
Yeah. Okay.
I believe the company was Oshkosh Truck. I may be wrong on that.
Yeah.
Don't quote me.
Yeah.
But they were actually encouraging people, like longtime employees who are obviously going to continue to be longtime employees.
Yep.
To get a chip inserted into their hand between their thumb and their forefinger.
What?
And that way they could just enter the building.
Would you take it? Would you take it?
Yes. I would.
It's going too slow.
That truck's like, dude.
Yeah, like I would have put a little bit more.
Yeah, I would have done it, but a little bit faster than that.
Exactly. All right, so you seem pretty comfortable with it. It's not like too crazy, right?
No, it's cool.
All right.
Like I would love to have this in my Jeep.
Just when you don't feel like driving, right?
Right, like automated. Like I don't know, it's just cool, man. Well, not only that, but like we were discussing not too terribly long ago.
I could have punched it right there.
I could see the vision.
Yes.
Of everything being automated and traffic.
Yes.
Working seamlessly with a bunch of automated vehicles.
Right. Exactly.
And
yeah, I mean, I think it's a genius move if he gets it, you know. All right, let's do it. I'm gonna just punch it. Like I said, there's no police around. From 0 to, I don't know. Jiminy. Wow, dude. You see how it pulls you back?
Wow, dude. That was like...
It's something different, right?
It goes.
And like this ain't that even low. It just takes off.
Yes, like instant.
Instant.
Well, it's because that's electric motors.
Right.
Electric motors are instant torque.
Exactly.
There is no buildup.
Can you imagine people doing that all the time?
No. Like constantly everywhere they go, just like hammering it.
Some people...
But I could see... So one of the reasons why, I was telling the missus I had to be perfectly honest about it.
Yeah.
One of the reasons why I got rid of my motorcycle is because I drove it in a manner that was not the safest sometimes.
And I understand
that need for speed.
So we'll have it drive you back to your car, and then let's see how it goes while we talk. All right, keep going. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
But I could see like that being, dangerous for some folks.
Exactly.
For some people that it's just like, man, I could just punch this thing and, like screw that Corvette, screw that Porsche, screw that Camaro, that Mustang. Like, you come next to me, revving your limit, tear you up, fool.
I mean, it's true.
Yeah, absolutely.
But I mean, like let's say, I don't want to say rich kids, because I might have some rich kids watching this. I don't want nobody to get offended, but okay, what are you doing? I know the road is bad for you. I know you don't want to turn on it, but you got to, baby,
Right.
But let's say if you're a rich parent, okay, and your son is about to start driving, you can afford to get him a Tesla. You think it's always a 5-star crash rating, so you know he'll be safe, right? Would you get him this amount of torque?
If there was some way to limit,
let's go back,
like the miles per hour, or
yes.
If there was some way to limit it, but no, I would not. Okay, and let me preface this by saying
it will mess up right here. When it's supposed to get over here, and it just waits till the last minute. It's every single version that I've had. It gets. I don't know.
It doesn't enter it early.
Yeah, it might be map data. because I mean, this is a small place. I mean,
Right,
it's not like
right.
but yeah. All right, go ahead, man. Sorry.
When I was a young man, the very first car that I ever had that was mine was a 1987 Firebird Formula.
Gotcha.
And my dad was really against me getting it, but
Yeah.
I bought it with my own money, so
I won't say anything.
I ended up with so many speeding tickets that my father's insurance company contacted him and told him, if you insist on having your son in your policy, we're no longer going to offer you insurance.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was a bad driver when I was a young man. Took people overtaking me offensively, right? Like I was a bad driver.
Well,
Really bad.
you was a kid.
So having this kind of vehicle in the hands of that kind of kid,
Yeah.
not a good thing.
And I'm gonna tell you one advantage of software, right? A computer. They already had it before. No. Okay.
Dude, this thing is cool.
And
This thing is cool, man.
I see what you're saying about the. It just stopped. See, it got hot. Yeah, GoPro. They gotta step it up.
Freaking GoPros.
They gotta step it up.
Their company is going to crap.
A few moments later.
Some people freak out with this because it's a 2-lane
Right.
turn, but
This is when I was telling King earlier about that motorcycle.
yes,
So when the guy tried to push me off,
Uh-huh.
like that's a little bit odd.
exactly.
Like trusting the computer when you got a car coming at you,
right,
you know.
exactly.
But it's
Yeah.
cool, man.
But what people don't understand is I've been testing it for 3 years. I know, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Yeah, it's just, and for some reason I don't know why it's okay. It slowed down a little bit. Before, when cars turned in front like that, even though it was way up there, it would slam on its brakes way back there.
Really?
Yeah, they
Like
had
to the point where it was uncomfortable?
Yes.
Huh.
Yeah.
So
Just-
they're still working out the bugs.
yes, like this is probably
How many updates would you say you get a year?
that's a great question. Sometimes because we're on a different build, they're trying to put all of full self-driving builds as public. Very good. It thought about it,
Right.
right?
Which
It
I might
used to
do.
slam. It used to slam on the brakes.
Really?
Like, even if it had
To the
it.
point where you're,
Yes,
huh?
because it's got a good automatic braking system,
Right.
so it's not comfortable at all.
Right.
You know,
Right.
but there's been sometimes that'll go 6 months because they're trying to work on a new full self-driving update, but they can't put us on a public build because they have to port the full self-driving software onto all the other software. It's just
Right.
it's a lot.
Right.
But lately I've gotten 3 updates in like 2 weeks.
You know,
3
speaking
weeks.
of that time period, I saw something from Joe Rogan recently,
yeah,
and he was talking about people who criticize Elon Musk,
yeah,
and he's like, "You people, like these people don't understand. They're talking about one of the most intelligent men on the face of the planet."
I agree.
And then he went into about how this man is simultaneously running Tesla and SpaceX and Starlink, and like these are
And
all
more. Yeah,
and more, right?
Yeah.
The robotics,
yeah,
and these are all like life-changing companies.
that is true.
Not one, not two, several
Exactly.
life-changing, not just for him, for society.
Yeah, I agree.
That's an impressive individual.
I don't have to agree in what some things that he says.
Agreed.
Because he should have free speech just like anybody else.
Absolutely.
That's-
Absolutely.
And I try not to get involved in that on X because that's where most of it happens.
Right.
Some people, let's see how smooth this is. Okay, that was good.
Yeah, I agree.
But yeah, I mean, you know, he's
sometimes he says things that makes me cringe a little bit, but most of the time, especially when he's those cringy times comes when he's trying to be like
funny.
flippant or
Okay.
funny,
Yeah,
or like
Yeah.
when he's trying to be social interacting.
exactly.
But when he's being serious and when he's talking about things he believes in,
Mind blowing.
most of the time I absolutely agree with him.
You see how it just. Oh, but this
Just
dude
goes.
behind me with the motorcycle, he can hang with us. But all the other cars, it's like, you know.
And he probably appreciates it.
But look at what I'm right here, 9 over. So they're trying. We're telling them in each update, like if the car does something crazy, and if I take it out and start driving, I can send a voice note to Tesla.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll show you for an example. I'm gonna take it out. Okay. Autopilot engage. What happened? Just testing. Recording sent. Just like that.
Oh, okay.
So they get our feedback.
So you'd be like little fast.
Right.
Sent.
Every time.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Dude,
it got us here.
This thing. Thank you, man.
Welcome, man.
Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome,
This thing is
man.
so cool.
Hey,
Your car is cool, man.
But what do you think? Like, I mean, let's close it out. What do you? Yeah.
I'm impressed. This has been a cool experience. I've never driven in any type of automated, not even like lane assistance, like nothing like that.
Cruise
Nothing.
control, though, right?
Cruise control,
But
but
that ain't-
not even the adaptive cruise control where when you start getting close to another car, it'll slow you down. Not even that cruise control.
Yeah.
I've only old school cruise control set it at the speed, it stays at that speed.
Exactly.
So no, this has been a cool experience, man.
Well, you'll be back
I've
on.
wanted to see this, and thank you, man.
And
this has been fun.
I know we got to get home and stuff, but we're gonna close this video out, and so I can show him other features because that's nothing on this. Everybody knows, but everybody, we'll see you in the next video.